Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel again. This is the last stanza of Ode to Nightingale. I would like to remind you that I have already uploaded the annotations of this particular text to your respective WhatsApp group, and I have already uploaded or shared a critical appreciation of the poetry. And today I'll be uploading some short questions worth of 2 marks and 5 marks, and I already uploaded some multiple choice questions. So this will be my last presentation on Ode to Nightingale. Please do find the um, short questions. Around 20 short questions will be uploaded today, right after this presentation. I hope within 10 p.m. because it takes some time to upload things. So without wasting any time, let's start our presentation. Forlorn, the very word is like a bell. Now this is interesting. See the seventh stanza. The last word is forlorn, and the eighth stanza, the last word is forlorn. So these two stanzas are interconnected. The moment poet used the word forlorn in the seventh stanza, something changes. That means the trance, the ecstasy which he was having, it is being changed. Now, in the eighth stanza, this particular word is like a bell to him. It's like an alarm. That means he was, I told you earlier that, or rather, he explained or mentioned that he is with the bird. He is using the power of poesy, viewless wings of poesy, and he is with the bird. Now, this particular word forlorn breaks the trance and brings him back to the real world. So that's why he described forlorn, the very word is like a bell to toll me back from thee to my soul self. If I reread again, forlorn, the very word is like a bell to toll me back from you to my soul self. Thee means you. So forlorn means, the word means lonely, unhappy. The very word, this particular word reminds me that I belongs to this very world. I cannot be with you. And he comes back to his soul self. That means to recall me from the world of fancy to the actual world. Please check the annotation. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu means goodbye. The fancy cannot cheat so well as he is famed to do. So fancy again. It has a tendency. Fancy is like is a classical character which used to trick people. So, but and she was very famous to do so. So that's why he says, fancy cannot make a man forget the realities of life so thoroughly at it is believed to do. Yes, we often do this. Our fancy, our imagination helps us to leave this world temporarily and find solace and happiness there. But in a long term, we cannot live in the world of fancy and imagination. We need to come back in the real world. That's our life, isn't it? So that's why he says, fancy cannot cheat so well as he is famed to do. So initially, fancy was successful, but poet comes back again to his real self, real life. And fancy is described as deceiving elf. Deceiving elf means fancy is like a fairy that plays tricks on men. Yep, definitely. Adieu, adieu. He said these two words very passionately. Adieu, adieu. Goodbye, goodbye. Thy plaintive anthem fades past the near meadows. Your plaintive anthem, the melancholy song of the bird, it has been described as plaintive anthem, fades past the near meadows. So that means he is coming back to his soul self. He was previously with the nightingale. Now, when he is coming back to soul self, now the sound of the nightingale, the song of the nightingale is fading away. Past the near meadows. Meadow means land covered mostly with grass. Over the still stream, up the hillside, and now it's buried deep in the next valley glides. Buried deep means it's almost inaudible to the poet. Right now, it's almost inaudible to the poet because right now the song of the nightingale, it is far from the poet. So that's why he almost lost it. It's almost inaudible. In the next valley glades. Glades mean clear open place in forest. Now, here comes the question. Was it a vision or a waking dream? The poet is wondering that whatever he had in the last seventh stanza, was it a vision or a waking dream? Fled is that music. That music is no more. Do I awake? Do I wake, or sleep? There's a mistake there. Do I wake or sleep? There should be a gap between this typing error. Please excuse me for that. Fled is that music. The music is gone now. Now he asked himself, do I wake or sleep? He was wondering whether he was um, in the reality or he was in the sleep. So that's a very nice presentation of Nightingale, and his imagination is beautifully presented. Now, at the beginning of the poetry, I mentioned that Keats as an romantic poet. He is an escapist. Now, do you agree with that? I don't think we agree with that, because till the seventh stanza, it looks or it appears that Keats is an escapist. But in the eighth stanza, it appears he comes back to the reality, and he considers whatever he experienced in the early seventh stanza, it's like a fancy, which helped him to temporarily leave the world of suffering and pain. And now he comes back again. That means he is not an out and out escapist. He is escaping, or he escaped the mundane world temporarily, but again comes back to his soul self. So that will be all. Please find the rest of the notes and annotations and other things in your WhatsApp group. And my request, please stay in your home and please stay safe. And if you have any, if you want to comment, or if you want to know something else, if you have any question in your mind, do ask it in the comment section, or you can directly ask me over WhatsApp. Thank you all. I'm Arindam Bag, Department of English, Maharaja Nanda Kumar Mahavidyalaya. Thank you.